Barstow, and welcome back to another episode of BTVN. As you can see, it looks a little bit different, but we still plan on providing you a show at least twice a week during this difficult time. I'm Maddie Bauman.
And I'm Kobe. We have a shiny night piece, some announcements, and pieces to look for in the future, all after this new intro Jack made.
During this difficult time, BTVN will be providing resources for ways to get your community service finished, school updates, COVID-19 updates, and workouts you can do from home. If you have any pictures of your pets, be sure to send them to Lady Scorado. If you have any videos of you being active, be sure to send them to Nora Larson. And if you picked up a new hobby over Corona break, be sure to send them to BTVN as well, all for a chance to be featured on our show.
40 students competed on the online Missouri Math competition on March 28th, with 27 students moving on to the next level. Sriram also received 8th overall. Congrats! Now, let's watch a shiny night piece on another talented Barstow student, Lucas Broderick.
My name's Lucas and I'm a freshman at Barstow. I came to Barstow during 7th grade, so it's been 3 years, and before that I was homeschooled for like another 3 years, and then I went to Ray-Peg. I'm a triplet. I have 2 other sisters. I'm the youngest of the 3. It's interesting sometimes, like I have to share my birthday party sometimes. That's not very fun, but it's okay. My sisters don't really push me around like too often anymore. They used to a little bit, but not anymore. I play baseball and I run cross country. I did both of them here, and I also play on McIntyre's. Before I did baseball and cross country, I did track, swimming, and the violin. So some things that make me happy are my dog, especially my dog B. Whenever I come to school every morning, I like seeing my friends, and then after school every day, I like going out and playing baseball. So besides being a triplet, some things that make me unique are where I live. I live in Peculiar, Missouri, and there's a population of like 2,000 or something like that. It's really small, and I guess I live on a farm, and that's pretty unusual. On my farm, I have like 3 dogs, 2 cats, like 10 cows, and 20 chickens, and a very interesting dad.
Now is a really good time to give back to our community and share our appreciation with those who've kept us safe. Ms. Porter has been sewing masks to donate to healthcare workers, and the upper school has written letters to our custodians thanking them for keeping our school clean. Sage made a piece highlighting the letters made, and after that we have an update from newscasts on ways to stay safe during COVID-19.
During the town hall meeting on this past Thursday, I noticed that Mr. Foster and Dr. Neerman were putting a lot of stress on maintaining the cleanliness and safety of campus in the wake of, COVID-19 and everything that's been going on. And so I wanted to do something that highlighted how the custodial staff has really been preserving our safety. So I just typed up a Google Doc real quick, and within 3 days, I had gotten signatures from a lot of the juniors. I ended up getting 54 signatures from the entire upper school, and I sent it to Mr. Fox last night, and I'm awaiting his reply. So yeah, it's been a really fun thing to just kind of throw together, and I really hope that it brightens their day and lets them know how much we actually appreciate them.
Hi Barstow, this is Nurse Zinkus. First of all, I just want to say that I miss you guys, and I'm really looking forward hopefully to get back in school in a couple of weeks. And I hope that this message finds you and your family very healthy. I was asked if I could give you guys just a little bit of an update on how to stay healthy during this time. The most effective way to fight off bacteria and viruses is by simply washing your hands. So I wanted to sort of start basic and then work our way up. First important thing is when to wash your hands. You wash your hands before you prepare a meal, during preparing a meal, and after preparing a meal. The other thing is after being in a public place, either washing your hands or using hand sanitizer, which we're going to talk about that a little bit later. Obviously, after using the restroom, hopefully everyone knows to wash their hands. Another time would be to always make sure if you've been around someone who is ill, whether with this virus or with any type of illness, so that make sure that you're not sharing that with other people. The next part of it is how to wash your hands. Most people wash their hands, but unfortunately, most people actually do it incorrectly. So I wanted to start off and teach you guys from a medical perspective, how is the best way to wash your hand effectively. Most important thing is first roll your sleeves up. Although most bacteria and viruses will be on your hands, it's important that you also wash your forearms, because when people lean down to work on computers or on counters, oftentimes their forearms lean on the counter. So you need to make sure that you wash above your wrist on your forearms. Next, always make sure that you don't touch the handles of your sink. In the hospital setting, oftentimes we will have a button you can push on to turn on the water or lean against to turn on the water, but most people don't have that at home. So get used to using your elbow in order to turn on the sink. First thing is put water on your hands. It's important that soap is activated by water. Next, put soap in your hand. Start scrubbing your hands together, palms first, lots of friction because that's what breaks the bacteria and viruses off. Always make sure that you are rubbing the back of your hand as well, and that you put your fingers together and show friction by rubbing them back and forth. Last bit is to make sure that if you have rings, that you wash under those, and that you also take your hands and fingers to make sure that you clean underneath your fingernails, where a lot of bacteria lives and grows. Last is as you wash the water off, make sure that you, once again, use your elbow to turn on the sink, and be sure that you keep your fingers down in a dependent position so that the bacteria, viruses, any germs flow off the tips of your fingers and doesn't flow down your forearm. Lastly, make sure that you have a nice clean towel that you can dry your hands off with. Often in our house, we will change the towels in a common area at least twice a week just to make sure that they are clean and fresh. All right, so then the question comes up, what about hand sanitizer? So as long as hand sanitizer is 60% alcohol, it does kill the COVID-19 virus. However, you would still have dead virus on your hand because you don't actually rinse it off. So it wouldn't make you sick, but you still have the concept of that being on your hand. So obviously washing hands and rinsing things off would work better. So in closing, so the most effective way, like I said, is washing hands, but it only works if everybody helps. So remember, soap works best to break things apart, but at a social level, it helps bring us all together. So next time you consider passing by a sink and not washing your hands, remember, other people's lives are depending on your clean hands. All right, Barstow, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay united.
If you have questions about online learning, resources can be found on the Barstow homepage under COVID-19 resources and information. Remember to wash your hands, get enough sleep, and get outside. I'm Kobe.
I've been Maddie and Remy. Have a great day at home, Barstow, and be sure to tune into our next show this Thursday.